Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. You gotta ignore that AC blasting in the background because my car actually is registering 94 degrees on June 12th, 2020. 94 degrees. This is the dog days of August, of summer. And it's not even technically summer yet. We're still in spring. Wow. Are they controlling the weather? Yeah, they are controlling the weather. No. This is just a natural, the creator is behind this. I mean, it has nothing to do with the chemtrails or anything like that. The chemtrails are created when there's a big storm coming in. When the big storms come in, that's when they like to chemtrail. Usually, typically on the day before, or even the day after they chemtrail too. But I mean, I don't know. Look, this is not the reason why I made this video. I'm making this video right now because I am working my ass off. Okay, my guys are getting paid more right now by not working. You know, they're not working. They're making over $1,000 a week. And once the stimulus package is cut off, you know, the unemployment, most people make, I don't know, $450 a week or something like that. They threw on another $600 on there. So if you're a waitress and you work at a deli or something like that and you're making like $300 a week, now you're going to make $1,000 a week. So the incentive is not to go back to work. Okay, they don't want you to go back to work. They want you to sit home on beautiful days like this and not go out. How's that face mask? Oh, it's nice and stinky, isn't it? It stinks, I bet. Yeah, that's great. Anyway, this is very unusual weather for New York. Once in a while, it happens. We get this really, really warm weather right at the beginning of the season. Okay, so I looked at a couple of my videos, and for some strange reason or another, I noticed that the solar eclipse video that I put out got over 10,000 views. And I'm wondering to myself, why? Why does that resonate with some people? Now, I'm sure somebody probably picked up my videos on a bigger channel, and I can't really keep track of a lot of these videos, but you know, you see, the problem is with the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse is all of us in the flat Earth community just don't understand how. It's not an amazing light show, and it's actually real. I'm going to name this video Toy Soldiers. All right, for a specific reason. When you take a toy soldier and you put a light behind it, and there's a wall in front of it. Look at this idiot. No, turn on red. And there's a light in back of it. I'm sorry, not in front of it. In back of it. What happens to that toy soldier? What happens? It gets larger because the light is projecting the object. Don't you see that? So if the solar eclipse is eclipsed by the moon, which we all know, how can the shadow of the eclipse be only 70 miles with the diameter of the moon is a hell of a lot larger than that? See, now that doesn't make any sense. Okay, and that's why we question everything up there. And that's why I know, whether you like it or not, and I don't need some fucking scientist to tell me this, because I use my own perspective. People think they need degrees. They need all of this shit in order to prove something. You don't. Okay? Your perspective is your degree. And once you get enlightened with that, and you understand it, and you train, I don't want to say train, and you use your perspective, you will understand how the Creator has created everything up there to make an amazing light show for all of us to see. So how can a shadow mysteriously become smaller than the object when the light's behind it? So the moon projects a 70-mile shadow. Okay, it's just so obvious. It's so obvious that there's some sort of laser or something from this moon. I mean, not only with, you take a temperature gauge. This guy's got all 4 of his wheels. He's doing a lot of work. Wow, he knows how to fix brakes, maybe. Well, my car's leased, so I don't really care. I don't have to do shit with, except change the oil. Anyway, so I'm distracted. I'm sorry. But I mean, it's just once you understand all of this, okay, and you just you use your perspective and you. Look, guys. I'm just being overworked, and it's really starting to piss me off. Yeah, I'm making money, but I don't want to spend it. I mean, I'm afraid to, because I don't know what the future's going to bring. I want to buy that camera, and I have enough money right now to just buy the freaking P1000. Bells and jingles. I can do it. But I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, that money right now that I had saved up for the vacation we were going to take, which we're obviously not going to take now, the camera that I want to get, which I'm not 100% sure if I want to spend the money for right now. I mean, that money right now is a buffer zone. If something should go wrong, and everything should go to shit, which it might, I have that there, to pay off. Because all of this money that's being given to you by the government is, it's made up. It's not real. I mean, yeah, it might be real to you, but this paper currency is, just doesn't, I don't know. I mean, it's amazing that somebody could be so happy to get $1,000, or $1,100 or whatever, or $1,000 a week, and they're satisfied with that. They're satisfied with making $52,000 or $60,000 a year. That shuts them up. Enough to a point where they're not going to investigate flat Earth. And I get really disappointed with stuff like that, because money is the root of all evil. And that's exactly what they've turned this into. All of this, everything. I mean, this is 99% madness here. Everybody's pissed about something. They're all mad. Nobody's ever happy, no matter who you are, no matter how much money you have. They had to do something, I mean, they had to do something. The people that run this world have been running it for many hundreds of years. It's not the new billionaires that are out there now. They're your puppets. They were allowed to make this money. Whether it's royalty or whatever it may be. Okay. That's who's running this world. And running everything. And that's who made you who you are right now. Isn't that sad? Your parents made you. You're a lot like your dad. You're a lot like your mom. But society itself makes you. I don't know. I don't want to preach stuff to you because I'm not a preacher. I'm just here to tell you what's really going on, you know, with Flat Earth and everything, and everything that is just so obvious. You know, that all you have to do is just use your perspective, and you'll see what's really going on there. You know, and that'll wake you up. Most people can't really handle this. I mean, they just can't really deal with this, and that's fine. I really could care less. You know, I do feel sorry for them. I really do. But all the solar eclipses, all the lunar eclipses, all the shadows that they have on the NASA moon landing, they don't match up. None of it matches up. It just gets worse and worse. The SpaceX, you know, the recent riots that have been going on here in New York, and they've calmed down, don't worry, okay? Everything's all right here in New York. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to board up your business or anything like that. It's all come to an end because it's all a show. They have to do this. They've got to scare you. They got to keep you in fear. For you people who believe you live on a planet, like I used to, they've got to make you think there's an asteroid coming down next year or this year or a week from now or a month from now. Just like the dinosaurs died from it, supposedly. No, they were probably reset if they actually really existed. And they might have. Who knows? But their carbon dating is absolutely incorrect on everything. One last thing I'm going to leave you with is the petrified wood that they gave to the Queen of England. And they finally looked at it. And that was supposed to be a moon rock. All right, look, I'm going to put some videos out this week. I just want to say hi to everybody and just see how you're doing. Okay? All right, and everything's fine. Don't worry. You're not going to get the virus. You're not going to get anything. I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos and let me be a part of your life.